Hi ladies, how are you doing? Welcome once again to the Woman and More. This is your girl, Fumisha Yomi. How are you doing today? And welcome to the second half of the year. Isn't it good and awesome that God has been great to us to bring us all the way from January and now we're in July. We have every reason to be thankful. We have every reason to be grateful. We have every reason to just wake up and say, God, you're wonderful. Always remember, no matter how tough it is, no matter how hard it is, wherever you are today, whatever position you have today, some people wish they are there. Some people wish they have what you have. You might think you have nothing. You might think you have little. But a person that has a lot is hoping that they have a good health like you do. A person that have a lot is hoping that they have joy like you do. And for those of us that have a lot of people have good health. They wish they have the money that you have. They wish they have the luxury that you have. So whatever you're doing, wherever position you find yourself, somebody somewhere it's hoping to have what you have, is wishing that they are in your position. So do not take it for granted. Wherever you are today, whatever you're doing, no matter how big, no matter how small you've achieved, know that God is great. And even though you're aspiring to be more, you're pursuing your purpose, you're trying to find fulfillment in purpose. Wherever you are at this point, be grateful, be thankful, be appreciative of what you have. And today I just want to encourage us. We have come to the second half of the year. Even though it looks like the end of the year is very close, you still have a long time to make things happen. You still have a long time to go for that goal. You still have a long time to pursue that purpose. You still have time to pick up from where you left off and run with it. It all depends on your mindset, because God is always available to help us through. As much as you know Him, you are a child of God and you depend solely on Him. He is always available to help. But what are you doing? Are you putting in the work that is necessary for God to bless? Are you putting in the work that is needed for God to breathe on? So as we've come to the second half of the year, it's not a time to sit and say, oh my God, the year is almost ending. What am I going to do? It's a time to reflect and say, oh God, help me. With this little time remaining, I want the speed of the Holy Spirit. I want to run. I want to run. I want to be carried on the back of the Spirit of God and reach my destination. If God said this is your year, if God said what He has in plan for you will be established and will be realized before the end of this year, it will be. But you need to put in the work that you need to do. I need to put in the work that is required of me. I can't just lay on my bed and sit down all day and do not do anything and hoping that miracle is going to happen. Miracles happen, but what are you doing? What are you doing on your own part? This second half of the year is your cue to pursue that purpose. Is your cue to find that purpose. Is your cue to be fulfilled in that purpose that God has ordained you for. The values that has been imputed into you are waiting for manifestation. They are waiting for light. They are waiting to be unraveled. Don't stay still. Don't keep them deep down in the well of your heart. Dig it out. Dig it out and go for the goal. And go for the goal. Quick story. I remember at the beginning of this year, we in my home, we decided to make a vision board. And I don't make a vision board just for the purpose of making a vision board. But this year I decided to do the vision board with my kids because I want to teach them something. Because I want them to be able to make decisions and follow up on their decision. I want them to learn to set goals and make sure they achieve their goals. So at the beginning of the year, we made a little vision board, which is not as pretty and neat like some of you have. I was making it with my kids. So I told them we will pick 5 things that represent what you will like to achieve by the end of the year. And we brought out our papers and gums and all that, and we cut out the pictures that represent the things we want to do, and we'll put it on the vision board. And everyone did 5 things each. What I'm driving at is that thing, I placed it in my closet on the wall, and I told my kids to place in their room so that they can see it every day. And when it was March, I think around March, I will look at it at interval. I would look at it. But when it was around March, I looked at it, and there's two things that I could have started, and I didn't pay much attention. I'm just, I'm gonna do it. I will do it. And those 2 things are so easy. I just kept pushing them because I feel like they are very easy and I can do them quickly. But the realization I got is I can do them quickly, but am I going to get the result of those things before the end of the year? And the Holy Spirit told me, so what are you going to teach your kids? What are you going to show your kids? What will you tell them about you not following through? And you know, kids, I don't expect my kids will follow through 100%. I pray that they do. I encourage them to do. But if they don't, I won't break the house down. It would just be a teaching moment for me to be able to tell them, this is how we do this. But myself, am I even doing mine? So I picked it up. One of the things I put on there that I know seem easy, but do I have time for it, was gardening. I wanted to start like a little vegetable garden, and I went and bought seeds. I already have planter. I bought soil. I bought everything that I need to do it, and I went and poured the seed and all that. And it started growing gradually. And the more I see the result, the more I felt happy, the more I go there to water it. The more I see the result, the more I water it. If I did not start at all, I will keep pushing and I won't see any results that will give me so much joy that wants me to go and go and go and go. I finally reaped some of the results. A few days ago, I got some tomato, which is awesome. And I didn't even use it. I just sliced it up and sat there, and myself and my husband ate up the tomato. Just knowing that I am the one that did this. Just knowing that this is my own organic tomato was really fun. I was happy. I feel like I achieved something. And my kids were happy. My kids kept saying, oh, from mom's garden, from mom's garden, from mom's garden. That's a teaching moment for me. And by the time we get to the end of the year, I will be able to like put it out and say, remember, this is on my vision board. And I achieved it. But till March, I didn't do anything about it. So this is a form of encouragement to somebody. You might have felt like this is what I want to start, and I did start, and it's half of the year, and there's no way to achieve anything. Do not relent. You can still start today. You can still start today. And you will, even if at the end of the year the result is not yet out, the farther you started will keep you going. And the joy of knowing that you're doing that which you need to do makes you want to go each and every day. And that is my encouragement to us today. Be encouraged to pick up where you left off, or to start where you haven't even started, and go for the goal and pursue your purpose. It's not too late. Where the regret is going to come is when you don't do anything, and by the end you feel like, oh, I could have started. Oh, somebody started in 3 months and they yield interest, or somebody started in 6 months and they got it halfway. I could have started. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person. You want to be the person that said, I started, I've not completed it, but I'm halfway through. Be encouraged. Welcome to the month of July, and know that God has great things in stock for you. God has great plan in stock for you. But you as a person need to pick up the slack and go for the goal. I as a person need to pick up my slack and go for the goal, because we're made unique. We are impacted with values. We have virtue, and we are strengthened, empowered by the Most High God to do that which is intended for us to do. Go out today, go and explore, go and achieve, encourage other people. Come back rejoicing, because you will be fulfilled and be the woman and more. Once again, this is your friend, this is your girl, Fumi Shoyomi. Have a blessed day. Bye.